you have to think from a different perspective. What you have been doing so far is good for the internal combustion engine based things. Now, for this, I would like to see that there should be some kind of collaboration with those skill councils which are working. For example, I told you Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, because everything in the internal combustion engines also, because I've seen that entire history of where internal combustion engine were when there was hardly any electronics into that. But now even internal combustion engine based vehicles, there are a lot of electronics into that. So now we need to have more synergy between electronics and this. And then the other thing is, we were talking since morning about the charging infrastructure. Uh, it the charging has to be primarily done mostly from renewable energy based sources to make sense, because again, if you are going to use thermal power plants or CNG power plant based charging stations and then then charge the electric vehicle, then probably, according to me, it is not a very wise choice. So, and then the center of excellence, and then I'll finish.
I will interrupt again. What others can do is one aspect. As a capacity of what you are representing, what I will do, that also please touch
Yes.
upon.
So I, on behalf of the Federation of Electric Vehicles Association, while coming here, I had already shared my views with them that we will take up this kind of challenge to develop the centers of excellence, skilling for the electric vehicle industry.
You have option to collaborate with ASDC.
Yes.
So please, you said no, ASDC should reach out to you. Please reach out to them, and together maybe
Exactly,
let's.
sir. That is the whole idea of networking and coming here.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm from charging side, so I can talk about the charging ecosystem, because EV and EV charging is like a chicken and egg story. Whether charger will come first or the vehicle will come first. So that is the thing. So as a group, we decided and we created an ecosystem, and we are touch basing all kind of this thing like home charging, or you can say workplace charging, bus charging, all kind of systems we are creating, so that when this journey, because it is like we are in an nascent stage. Everyone is saying that coming 10 years will be EV. It is a big buzz. Every week, one of the OEM is launching one passenger vehicle, or buses are coming up. So it is like another 10 years would be EV only. So for that, we are creating a sustainable system. And like Mr. Sood has said, electricity come from thermal, and then you are charging a EV. That is a big thing, but we are will give you assurance that we are working on that, on the green energy and renewable part. But it is like we are just started a journey. Like if I give you an example of banking, earlier we have only cooperative banking, then we have state banks, national banks. Slowly, industry will move. So something like that it will be happen in EV. This thing also, we have the renewable sources which we are creating electricity from renewable, and then we are having the EV. But we cannot say from the very first day we can run a EV through a solar energy. So that is my say. We are contributing through creating a ecosystem.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, just to address what we will be doing as ECMA. Basically, the last 2 decades, IC engines, the emissions have been brought down by 95%. That was achieved through ECMA's contributions there. Is making all the industry as well as the regulatory agencies aware of the issues and the solutions. So we'll continue to do that, because again, as I was talking about, IC engines are going to be there for at least next 30 years. So we need to keep working on that area. We will be continuing that journey, making industry as well as the regulatory agencies making aware of it, and the urgent need to urgent need of focus to say further stringent regulatory norms, which is already adopted by the developed countries, I would say, where you can say take an example of Europe. Euro 7 is already declared there, whereas we have not even started discussing about it. So if we start delaying that, the whole population of current engines will keep on polluting the environment, and we will not be achieving the net zero what we are dreaming about in 2070. So our major mission will be continues this journey of making aware of the impacts, and as well as our member companies are bringing out solutions to address or to be equivalent to a, I would say, making a competitive uh, challenge, I would say, to the costly solutions as of today, that is the electric vehicles. So those kind of solutions to bring out with the help of maybe alternate fuels, or even hydrogen, HCNG, and the journey. While we are going through that, there are a lot of things that we need to do. It's not just alone on the IC engine per se. It should be in the oil refineries, oil, fuel making or fuel manufacturing. So those kind of industries also we will be interacting with and bringing at all the stakeholders. We will be taking them along with us while helping the government to bring out the right policies and strategies.
Yeah, this is a very important point. You said not only 30 years, we have said that 2070 we will be going net zero. So we still have time, and probably this is the time we can even taking clue from global south, what we are saying in G20. Maybe like in Africa, we can provide latest BS6 phase 1, phase 2 engines, and we can serve them at a
Definitely,
lower
yeah.
cost. And one more thing, as a OEM, we all now are thinking that we should develop engines which should be fitted for diesel, CNG, hydrogen, or methanol.
Fuel
So
agnostic, yeah.
it should become a kind of engine for all. So those modular engines are already kind of, you will see the light and announcements going forward. That is also there.
Absolutely. Just to touch upon that, even sorry for the disturbance.